Yeah, so we want to go through each of the major types of Drymarchon that we work with to give you guys a little bit of a background on all of that. Some people are familiar with one or two types of Drymarchon, not necessarily all of them. So when we go to the reptile shows and things, we try to bring an example of an adult of what each one would look like to kind of educate people on what their Drymarchon genus is really all about and what they'd be getting into if they wanted to purchase one of those, that kind of thing. So we're going to start off with Blacktail Cribos. The Latin name for that is Drymarchon melanurus. Blacktail Cribos range in Central America primarily. Typically, they have a light brown body with a black tail, and it's that contrast that really kind of gets me going.
Some of the ones we work with as well are the mottled Blacktail Cribos, and they have the high mottled black speckling going up the side of the body. Some of them more, some of them less. But we try to breed for both the high degree of speckling and lesser degree as well.
Cribos in general can have smaller eggs but larger clutch sizes than some of the other larger indigos. Blacktails can get pretty big, like all the other indigos and Cribos. People ask me a lot which one gets the biggest. I've seen pretty huge ones of really kind of all of them. One of our biggest snakes is a blacktail. So with really any of the Drymarchon blacktails included, the males will get a little bit larger than the females. The blacktails are pretty cool. It's the contrast that I like a lot, and the demand for them seems to be pretty high. They're pretty well received. They're generally pretty docile. They're not really super prone to biting defensively. They can have a feeding response, but they're pretty easy to handle. People ask about their temperament a lot. They're pretty easy to handle if you work with them frequently. They're fast and kind of flighty snakes, but that being said, they calm down pretty quickly when you handle them a lot. Dietary and husbandry-wise, the way you take care of them, it's pretty basic as well. Captive care-wise, you keep them really like any of the other Drymarchon species. You need to keep them in a large cage. You need to keep them relatively humid, and if you're in an arid climate, then you want to have some kind of a humid hide box to be able to do that. They need constant access to fresh water. They drink a lot of water, more than any other type of snake that you may have worked with. So,
Blacktail Cribos are probably one of the better starter Cribos. Yeah, they're what you think of as a good classic Cribo.
So here's a clutch of blacktails that just hatched out. We've already separated out males and females. So this is a tub that has all the males from that clutch. This came from our mottled breeders, Jarvis and Estrella. They have nice bright black tails. They all just had their first shed